Hi, so today we're going to determine on who would be the best main damage dealer that you need to get for your account if you don't have them yet. So we're going to organize it, sort them by their combat roles. Currently, we are at the end of the 2.6 Phase 2 patch. Now, going back, so if you want to see the combat roles, just go to your menu, character, character overview, and the combat role tab here. So you will see here for Lova, she has 4 combat roles. Now, if you want to see another view of that, you can go to the team selector. So here, yes, on the upper right, you will see the combat roles again with their respective colors, just to classify them. Okay, so now to start with this category sorting, we will use the tier maker website. Where is that? Wait. There. So this is the what I made. So these are all about main damage dealer resonators, and on the right side, my own personal Google sheet. Now let's sort them out. Let's start with the 4-star resonators. I'll try and make it quick. So we have Chiksha. No, sorry. Chiksha, where's okay. Chiksha, Lumi, then Encore. Well, Lingyan, Kalchoro, Jian. Lingyan. Wait. Lingyan, Kalcharo, Jian. Jinsi, Changli, Rover, Haybok. Jinsi, Changli, Rover, Haybok. Male. Okay. Then Shangliao, Camellia, Carlotta. Camellia, Carlotta, and then Phoebe, Zani, Cartathea. Phoebe, Zani, Cartathea. And last, of course, Frolova and Augusta. Okay, so these are the characters that has a description of a main damage dealer, but they need to have a specific high output damage. So let's just call it passive for now. The yellow description earlier in the team selector. So if we divide them or separate them, Chixia has no passive. Lumi is basic attack damage. Okay, that's good. Lumi. Who else? Encore, basic attack. Lingyan, none. Colcharo, resonance liberation. Jian, of course, heavy attack. Jinshi, yes, it's a skill. Resonance skill, also Changli. And then Rover, none. Shangliao, of course, Resonance Liberation. So it's like a range from left to right. The new old release going to the new release. Next, Camellia, basic attack damage also. Carlotta skill, Resonance skill, yes. And then Phoebe, none. Later we'll discuss that. Then Zani, heavy attack, Cartathea, none. And then Frolova is resonance skill, always use her skill. And then Augusta for heavy attack, okay? Now, the other 5, let's just put it here on the no passive. Okay. So again, as a range from left to right, the new release, I mean the old release going to the new release. And in these types of games, the new release is always the strongest. So for the basic attack damage, strongest would be Camellia, heavy attack of course Augusta, just last phase 1. Then resonance skill, Frolova, liberation still Zhang Liao. Okay. So right now this patch, we're in the era of heavy attack damage bonus and echo skill. So right now what really matters are those with that kind of passive like Augusta and Frolova. But once Galbrina is released in October, so the question is, will she be a heavy attack or a resonance skill? And she has an echo skill damage output buff also, expectedly. Now for Chi-Yuan, I believe he will be sub DPS. Coping, maybe he is also a main damage dealer. Maybe just resonance skill damage. Hopefully, I would really like him to be a main damage dealer. The only problem is that he's another arrow, so that'll be a repeat, right? Okay, so this is what you need to prioritize. These 5 classifications, and at the 4, sorry, 4 of them: basic attack, heavy attack, resonance skill, and resonance liberation. Choose the newest release based on these categories. Now about those without the yellow description, no passive, right? So it doesn't mean that they are weak, but they're not specifically or has a high damage output for a particular category, right? But Cartithia, even though she has no passive, Cartithia is still the strongest because she has an arrow erosion. Also, Phoebe, she has Spectro Frazzle, right? So in every account, if you are undecided to choose from the 4 passives, high output, then just default to Cartithia or Phoebe, because they have the element negative status effects, and I believe that we will move forward to that area effects in the future, because right now they're planning to add Havoc Bane. There's a new boss, it could be an Echo boss with Havoc Bane, and I guess that would be for Chisa when she gets released. That would make it relevant, right? So yeah, in the end, again, this is what I would suggest, but it really depends on you, on who you really want to get. But this is just a short guide for you to save your ass rights, not to pull every character that you see just because of their animations, just because everyone likes them. You really need to read the combat roles that they have, and then you need to combine them with their specific buffer. Anyone that could enhance their basic attack, enhance their heavy attack, enhance the resonance skill, and the resonance liberation. Okay, one good example right now of Zhang Liao that is good for him right now is because of the Tower of Adversity. The tower on the right, the Echoic Tower, I think that's the name. The area effect there is that if you cast the skill, resonance skill, it would enhance the liberation damage. And Zhang Liao is a main damage dealer with resonance liberation damage output, high output, right? And that tower is good for Electro. So it means that this character is still being used greatly, okay? Because based on the towers that we have there, we should have enough 5-star characters that could deal or complete them, considering if they are a main damage dealer or not. But the problem is, how about in the future if they decide to have a 5th level? Then that would be difficult for me in my case, so I really need to get one. Right now, I'm still decided if not decided if I would get Galbrina, because I'm not sure if I still need her. Let me see if I can still complete the Whimpering Waste by Monday. If not, then I really need to get her. And based on my previous guide, I categorize her as she has like two possible passives. Although I think she will be more of a heavy attack. I really think so. And then with an echo skill buff, right? Okay, so that's just it. I hope this helps. And again, try to save astrites. Don't pull that much if you really don't need them. Try to study or research their specific buffers before you get your main damage dealer. I'll create another video for those characters that have high output, high passive, but they are not considered as a main damage dealer, because those characters has a high concerto regeneration. It's like you need to just drop their nukes and then swap it over immediately. That's just how they play. And most of them have an outro that would support the next character. So their role is really just to be at the middle and support the main damage dealer. But again, there are many characters that has a high damage, like Brant, right? And who are the other? Like right? And also Lupa. There's still a chance that they could give out more damage even if they are not the main damage dealer, right? So this is the guide. You can pause this and use this if you want, or if not, it's okay. Again, the arrangement is left to right, old release to new release. You can decide to get them again if they are re-released on the banners. But for now, the priority here is to get Cartithia by default. And if you have extra, get the ones on the right: Camellia, Augusta, Frolova, Zhang Liao. Not so much, right? Not so much for Zhang Liao. He was a free before. Alright, so that's just it. This is a short guide on how to select or decide which main damage dealer you really need to get. Thank you for your time and have a good day. Bye.